So we've developed several different variants and family of camouflage patterns. Many of them are not for public consumption. Some of them have started to become open to the public. The one that is probably most prominent right now is Kryptek Obskura. So what separates Obskura from the original family of Kryptek camouflage is that we've used all the science, all the technology into the micro pattern of Obskura. So you actually have to get up close to it and look to see the Kryptek that's built in. And then we've added bolder lines that were inspired by the classical tiger stripe camo on top of that micro pattern, so that you still have the same effectiveness, but you also have much bolder, broader line abruption that causes concealment at longer distance. It also is extremely effective in infrared and shortwave infrared under night vision goggles. That's not necessarily a concern in hunting or the civilian use, but it's definitely a concern in tactical and military application. So the design process for Obskura is a little bit different than other camouflage patterns. It actually was a picture that was provided to us by a foreign military unit that was requesting or asking to buy these uniforms that they had just taken a picture of. And as we looked at it, these guys were wearing Kryptek Highlander tactical uniforms, but they were underneath the camo netting, and the shadow was being cast onto the Kryptek Highlander camo. And so that's the simple inspiration for Obskura, was somebody that saw this and actually requested it, and as we analyzed what they were asking for and looking for, they didn't realize that they were basically inspiring a whole new family of camouflage, which is the Obskura line. Those bolder, broader shapes and lines that are in the macro pattern allow your silhouette to be broken up at even further distances than what we had originally tested for, which was 300 meters, the max effective range of a 5.56 round. So that added effectiveness actually allows Obskura to blend in even better at further distances. Then there is a closer shelf appeal that still provides uniqueness with regards to the end user. Back into the tactical military aspect of that, you still have a nice identify friend or foe separation from other camouflage patterns that may be used by near-peer competitors. From a psychological perspective, adds to morale, esprit de corps, all those things for the end user. As far as the actual testing, we utilized the same concepts and principles that we used through the U.S. Army Camo Improvement effort. And we utilized PIPs, our pictures inside the pictures, to start with, and then we actually took it to the field and compared it and tested against other well-known camouflage patterns at various distances in different environments under various light conditions, both night and daytime. We brought Obskura into the civilian market primarily because of feedback and what people were telling us that saw it or were exposed to it. Just overwhelming, amazing accolades, coming back from guys that were using it. At the end of the day, it's really about, this is a great camo that's being well received, even though it was designed for a military application, and basically allowing it to come into the civilian side of the house, which has always been kind of Kryptek's mantra, battlefield to backcountry. And so it made all the sense in the world to not keep this just hidden away after it was so well received by those that got exposed to it and utilized it.